What's up? It's a new week. It's Monday. I sold this over the weekend. It's a Lens End shirt. I sold it for $8. I had it for like 14, I believe, but I had to sell, and then I took a $8 best offer on it. Um, I have another item I sold, but I'm still awaiting payment for it. So this is just picking up slowly, picking up little by little for the business to pick up. Well, the story behind this, I know this is embarrassing. Well, not to me, anyways. So a few years ago, at least 3 years ago, I believe. Let me see if I show my phone. Hold on a sec. So 3 years ago, this lady had something on Free Cycle. She was giving away her whole household content, like literally giving away a state giveaway, right? All right. Oh, I'm recording. All right. Like I was saying, I remember I'm still trying to get used to this whole setup of YouTube and stuff like that. All right, so like I was saying before, and I had to start recording with this angle. All right, so the shirt I purchased, I didn't purchase it. I mean, the shirt I was talking about, I say purchase. The shirt I was talking about was this. I got this from a dumpster, right? Now the story behind this is the fact that this lady was clearing out her estate, like, and freecycle.com. This is a website that when I first started eBay, I used to grab some stuff from, but I stopped doing that because it was like free stuff to help other people out who needed more items. But it was a good start to learn everything I could, and I was saying yes to every item, almost every item that I could sell, just to make extra cash. So what happened was this lady was cleaning out her whole estate, and she's like, "Come and get it," or something like that. And I went up there, and basically what we did was, and I say we, it was a bunch of people up there, and people were picking tools, people were picking from her kitchen, living. I mean, everything was going quick. So, and outside, she had ordered a dumpster, a big, those construction dumpsters. So she had ordered one of those to get rid of the items of the house because I believe they had to sell it within a few days. They were out from Midwest and they came back to CT to just sell the items. So basically, getting glare my glasses, but basically, she offered it to a lot of people, and we went up there. I say we again. It was only me by myself, but there was other people who was up there who saw the same ad, and the dumpster was this, and I'm telling you, there were a bunch of these shirts. They were brand spanking new. I mean, there was no food. It wasn't like a real garbage. They were just throwing items out of the house that were like not things that were contaminated items. They were just almost brand new items. I remember I picked up this military case that held bullets and stuff like that, and there was a bunch of good stuff in there. Now this shirt I have for like about 3.5 years or 3 years since this thing happened, and but also I noticed the family was big on the Lens End brand. This lady, she was an elderly woman, she was big on this brand, and yeah, she had pajamas and all that stuff. And yo, I'm telling you, I sold so many pajamas from her, so many shirts from this tank tops. I was just selling them on eBay, and I got used to the Lens End brand. Whenever I see the Lens End brand, I pick it up. It's not a whole lot of money, but the quality of it sells. It's just a popular name, and it's a respected name too. So that's one of the reasons why. Yeah, so this is just a short story behind the shirt. I'm sorry if you're watching this. You happen to have purchased this. This says this did come from the dumpster, but I remember, I do recall listening to Jay and Ryan from Scavenger Life, which I listen to them all the time now, which has helped me grow my business. Is growing my business, and Golden Figure Pinker, all of them. I used to listen to them, and maybe I'll tell you how I got into eBay one day. But anyways, they always say that how people throw away stuff and how they're trash elves and make money on people's trash, or not necessarily trash like disgusting trash, but what someone deems unusable, someone else can actually use it. And we're like the middleman. We're just like the middleman who comes in between and say, look, there's a good item. I'm gonna pick this up and I'm gonna sell it and give it to someone who needs it. So, but this one was a free item. I sold this for $8. It's free. I picked it up. The labor cost was climbing up the dumpster, getting the dumpster, and taking the shirt out, and taking that shirt out. Take the shirt out and then just basically have it listed. So that was pretty cool. But they were like new clothes, so you never know when you're gonna find these opportunities. Like when I first started eBay, I was hustling like crazy. I love it. I loved it, and I still love it today. It's just a treasure hunt. Tax sale season is gonna begin real soon, like as soon as this weather clear up, because it's been bipolar lately. One day it's cold, one day it's hot. You never know, but when it really stays consistent, then I know it's gonna be good to go out and scavenge. Yo, so I'm gonna go to the post office. I usually drive, but I'm gonna walk. It's a little chilly, but I decided to get some exercise. All right, peace. So this is the shirt. Um, Packing slip. My trusty yellow package poly mailer. And yes, I put my shirts in a poly mailer bag. I believe I got these off Amazon. I, I like these. I first, like I said, when I first started eBay, I really had started FBA. So I bought these for FBA, these bags, and I carried them over to my eBay business. So basically, I just put their items in a poly bag, plastic one, and also in the my package in the main one. And I always print out the packing slip. Now, why do I do this? I know some resellers just put their items straight in. I started really being adamant about packaging my item this way because when I was doing FBA, I had sent some books out, and one of the reviews I got was this person said, "I'm so glad that the books that I sent were actually in a poly mailer, like in this plastic bag, because the UPS driver had left it on their porch and it rained and their box were soaked. But when they opened up the package, because I had this bag over their books, it didn't get wet. And ever since then, that was like that was a aha moment, a moment for me to say, okay, Sam, pay attention to this. This is very important. So I started to really taking care of putting my certain items in bags because, like she mentioned or he mentioned on the review, sometimes it rains and I'm sure you've received packages and the UPS or FedEx or USPS driver just leave it on your porch, and sometimes when it rains, your item, the box get wet. Sometimes I'm sure some of you have received items that were wet, but if you package them right, if they're packaged right for the customer, you won't have that issue. It just take a few extra steps. Customer satisfaction is always not my number one priority, which should be almost every business priority. When you consider how would you like to receive an item, you got to put yourself in the customer's shoes. How would you like to receive this item? I know some people don't want to go the extra step or the cost. If you're just starting out, I understand, but consider the customer, consider the quality you're sending out, consider these things. It doesn't have to be this particular bag, but it could be some household bags. Like even me, when I do it now, if I have like a bag that I know, like a sandwich bag, I'll use it if I need to, just for the safety of letting the customer know, look, I'm taking extra care in sending you your item in the best way I can deliver it. Now, what happens on the way to the courier, that's on their end. But I'm going to do my very best to, to deliver my packages or to package my item in a sensible way where my customers are satisfied or they receive it in good content. And that's all I got to say for this. So this is going to go in the poly mailer. Shipping labels are done. All right, peace. Hello again, everyone. You're looking at another soul for this week. It's the same week. All right, so you're looking at Little Big Planet. I this book, I believe I had this book when I first started eBay, and I I put a ad on. I think it was Free Cycle. I was looking for books, and this lady from the school contacted me back, and she gave me a bunch of books, not just this kind of book, but a bunch of school books, which I made a lot of money on. Um, but this was in one of the lots, so I sold this for $5. I know it's a Little Big Planet. I know it's an old PlayStation game, PS3 game, actually, PlayStation 3 game. And I was like, I was going to throw it away because I thought nobody would want this. That was like a year ago when I listed it, and it sold for like $5. So that's like $5 in the round. I always say it's like when you get something for free, and it costs like whatever amount it is, it's just like getting free money. So this sold for $5, and yes, another hat sold from the hat lot I got. And yes, it's a Home Depot hat. I have other versions, but Home Depot seem to be selling. Now, I mentioned before in my last video that I paid like $40 for 54 hats or 55 hats. I did the math. I already made my money back. Out of the five hats I've sold, I already made my money back. I already made $46 on the lot of hats. So everything else now is going to be profit. So I made my money back. So everything else is profit after this hat goes out. So this is what I mean by buying in bulk or buying something in a lot. If you come across the opportunity, because you're gonna make your money back right away, and everything else is profit. Now I have about, I would say, 50 something else hats left. So that's all money. That's all profit when they start to sell. Uh, like about anything about eBay, it takes time. Some things sit for a long time. Um, something sell quickly, and this was a long tell. This was a long shot. But sometimes if you have something laying around the house, you might be surprised. Someone might want it. What you deem not valuable, someone else will want. So that's why I like doing eBay. We're like the middleman. I love this. So yeah, that's it for today. And I'm gonna package this in this thick envelope, and the hat, of course, the poly mailer. I'm going to print my labels and go to the post office. So this was the sold for today. And one day I sold those two, so it was pretty cool. Things are picking up again. Peace.